Hey, look at that. I got a notification from you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship game. 1921 Blast from the Past APFA Championship. Well, in 1920, we got the two teams that were the best in the league in the championship, but however, in 1921, we've seemed to veer from that and get two other teams to the championship. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dayton Triangles. John has an audience with him, just so you know.
Yes.
Don't know if we'll get much of a conversation going today, but hopefully we'll get some good football.
We should.
Why am I stepping over fucking twice?
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Dayton went 4-4-1 in 1921, coached by Nelson Talbot, while the Green Bay Packers, Morning Stonewall, went 3-2-1. But according to the rating system, the Dayton Triangles are a 3-point favorite.
I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name.
I don't think we should be able to
couple.
confuse anybody.
It's an AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold.
And we're going to start the first drive of the 20s.
Winning the first two. They've got us kicked off and started.
Curly Lambeau coached the Packers and also is the tailback. Now, this is interesting because we have both controlled both of these teams throughout the playoffs.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the
Adolph Claben, 1 rush, 1 yard.
I know the scouting report on him
What's funny is last night,
discipline to be an elite
Vinny was
linebacker.
using
What that means is
Packers,
his
and I was
ability to
using
react and make a play. But on that one,
Chicago
he
Steelers.
looks like one of those guys.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He shut down at the end of it.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Grover Malone completes his first pass to Dave Hayes.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of
Phantom just checking in because he says he's boycotting this game. Well, you can blame John for that.
Is it because the Steelers didn't win? My bad.
And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside.
I tried, but
that's where he, their big tight end, is so good that middle third to see
Madden
the end
saw
routes. Yeah, you're right.
fit
Probably
to
takes a lot of
two
courage
direct
and fortitude.
interceptions.
There's a sack by Dave Reese.
They only had a yard to go. They tried
It's
to
4th and 7 is up on the first drive.
Even though, in fact, Dave Reese is the super ultra great grandfather of Kyle's.
Oh, it's all we have said.
I don't know.
They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
4th and 7, and of course, John
early
Henslow.
turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They're going to try and throw.
But instead of throwing back there, because apparently the left tackle can't block.
And Hathaway with a sack. The Phantom says, in theory, Madden 20 will allow you to throw over a linebacker's head who is 5 yards closer to the receiver. Apparently referencing the interception last night.
That was the last interception. The first interception should have been, the first interception was like, they were 5 yards apart laterally, and it was just like, it felt like a Neil O'Donnell situation.
And Frank Bacon gets the play started by handing off to Faye Abbott. Bacon has fried his way into the end zone, or into the championship game for the first time. Yeah, well, hopefully he'll get in the end zone.
Obviously not his game. He's too much of a
That's right,
line
right?
runner.
Don't put the cart before the horse, as they say.
Now, hopefully we don't have any Curly Lambeau huge runs like in yesterday's game. But this time it's Lou Partlow picking up 10 yards. Put it down on 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very
So we know that Phantom is not watching this game, even though he's watching this game. Stonewall, who are you rooting for?
They'll let their fullback try and
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, there's a flag. Holding or against the offense, holding on Ed Sauer, and that'll bring up a third down and 11.
Fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Sack to the Future returns tonight on my channel with the Baltimore Colts taking on the Houston Texans.
And tonight is the last night I will be up for a potential mandate at the nuclear power plant.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, we got a flag. That's going to be pass interference. So we giveth and taketh away. Curly Lambeau.
Thought they were going to force a fourth
hitting the defender. All the balls.
And that's frustrating
because
you think you've
taken is that who giveth and taketh away is Curly Lambeau?
Instead, you've got
to the referees.
That can really be demoralizing.
What, the one referee that shows up half the time?
Yeah, and then people complained about him being taken out of Madden 20. Yeah. You know, there's so many more things that need to be done with Madden than whether or not we see a referee on the field.
Right.
Let me just go there, alright? People losing their friggin' minds because the referee who's only in about 5 plays is taken out of the visual aspect of the game. You'll still see him when penalties are called. Or there's a review. How about we get some of our classic throwback uniforms to have a robe? Why are you cutting?
What is that?
Oh, we're going to get a face mask. But that's okay, because Partlow's dancing like a friggin' moron.
I think he's showboating right now.
Like it's line dancing night at the Opry.
Stupid.
Oh, I gotta accept this. Alright. Stonewall says he doesn't have a favorite in this game, just helps spur the game to watch.
Yeah, you're right. They took
well, me too.
their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5
if we are going with the Indeed blah, Dayton Triangles are in fact the Colts franchise, I would be rooting for the Packers probably. But since I'm playing the Colts, I'm rooting for the Colts.
Little known fact, the winner of this game gets to go to Area 51.
Oh, Faye Abbott could not Faye his way into the end zone. Oh, and we got an injury as Norm Sackstadter is hurt for the Triangles. And Phantom says, obviously I'm addicted even if it's the dang Packers in here. So. That's why boycotts don't work. The group comes out and says they want to boycott Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A's sales go up. Another group says they want to boycott Nike, Nike stock goes up. Boycotts don't work.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, and Part's right between the defense and is in for the touchdown.
And there goes Jansen again. What is this? No, he just spiked that off his teammate's head.
Off his taint, I think. It bounced back and hit him in the taint.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me,
did they call it taint in the 1920s? Can you say taint on television?
Yeah, it's not one of the 7 words. That, and we're not.
I remember a song
by the FCC.
I remember a song by Blink 182 that did not only the 7 deadly words, but also added a few more. It was kind of hilarious that they put them all to a beat.
It's not surprising enough.
Vinny, you should be happy to know there is more celebrations in Madden 20. Can't wait! Did you see my video yesterday, the Vinny's take on today's athlete? Celebrating a 3rd down completion when you're trailing by 25 points? Yes, I can't wait.
That's part of the whole, you know, everybody gets a trophy mentality.
It's the Sports Center generation, the me. I gotta get myself on Sports Center crap.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also show confidence in the defense.
Oh! Miller trying to pick off Malone. Phantom says he saw some gameplay and Michael Thomas flexed on every single catch. Yes, that's right. Every time I secure the nuclear power plant, I'm gonna celebrate and spike my clipboard.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd.
Antonio Brown is riding the motorcycle. Well, Antonio Brown can do his best in Oakland, but we'll see what I say in my prediction special on July 31st. It's going to have to be a day early because August 1st I'm marking a double. In that game you were talking about the other night, I wonder who had... Okay, Stonewall, I wonder who had what. Then what game were you talking about?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
In the game that you were talking about the other night, I wonder who had... Must have hit enter. Had H. Who had H? Oh, is that a drug? Whoa!
Supposed to be.
See, I ran way by your defender, but so far by that I was in the end zone, I had to come back.
Yeah, I didn't even see that guy.
And now they'll look to their defense.
Fan, in case you missed the start of the game, according to the ratings, the Triangles are a 3-point favorite. And of course, we're playing on a neutral field in Miami, because Miami was a football thing in 1920. Professional tease by Stonewall. Yes. Stonewall, I wonder if you've gotten a chance to watch the latest CCW episode, the one and only appearance of our grandfather as a wrestler.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, come on, man.
Not the way. Tight coverage by Miller. Who is Miller? What's his name? John Miller. That's a real name. Rookie out of Notre Dame. Well, it's better than John Smith, I suppose.
Yeah, he was still Smith around somewhere.
Maybe even 4th and inches.
Oh, he's a John though.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position.
Smith. I love it when a plan comes together.
Sure. Where in the heck was he going?
Up the middle for 3 yards.
No, I'm talking about the defender who went all the way to the other side of the field.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game.
I'm going to have to pause here. Probably soon because my dog is whining like she needs to go out. So after this play, I'm going to pause it.
All right. Literally, dog movie break.
Yes.
On play action, they'll throw.
Yeah. Somebody there.
Pass complete to Kyle Reese for the first down, and we'll be right back after these messages from your local sponsor.
Sure. I'm not really a sponsor, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I've got 25% completion.
Okay, I'm back. All right, Stonewall says, which quarterback has a faster release, Joe Namath or Dan Marino? Dan Marino.
Yeah.
And Phantom says Marino gets his vote. Okay, so the dog is out. It's a beautiful day. She could sit there for a little while she sniffs around. We'll get a couple plays in, I suppose.
Okay.
Brownie went out and Garfield came in. That was
Brownie.
Bacon to Reese.
You see that she left a stack of brownies out there.
Yeah, that was Bacon to Reese. It's too bad Reese's last name, first name doesn't start with a G, because then it could be Bacon to Grease. Bacon Grease.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught.
Oh, we got a flag. What's the penalty on? Hobby Kinderdine. Oh, for crying out loud. That was a beautiful play.
Beautiful play, but holding.
That was. Okay, so topic of conversation. Let's discuss amongst ourselves. Madden 20 comes out on August 20th, or August 2nd. August 2nd. Are we looking forward to it? Obviously, Blast from the Past and the alternate series are both moving to Madden 20. Stack the Future may indeed as well. It has not yet been decided. So, is the anticipation worth or is the hype worth the anticipation? Or is it like every other Madden year? Are we going to be disappointed?
I'm betting on the disappointment. Because they're just so consistent with that.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. There does seem to be a lot of positives in the reporting on this game, but there were also a lot of positives on Madden 19. And
Oh,
he took a hit, but he held on. Holy cow, that was a hell of a shot. And then he gets up and he plays with himself. Touchdown to Al Mart.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in.
Well, I'm not resting on my laurels, that's for sure. What are laurels, by the way? I've known a couple of girls named Laurel, but they were never mine.
Laurel?
Laurel and Hardy.
Technically. I guess it is. Well, ask Google. Google's right there.
Hey, Google, what are laurels?
Here's the definition of laurel. Any of a number of shrubs and other plants with dark green glossy leaves.
So why would you rest on shrubs or other plants?
Because apparently they're kind of like pillows.
All right, Phantom Fighter says Madden 10 and Madden 20 were the only two that were not disappointing in a long while. I still go back to Madden 05. I like that. First of all, I like the fact that I could create my own team, even though the uniform choices yet were not that great. I think if you incorporated, I've always said this, if you incorporated some of the creation specialists from 2K Sports with the editing ability of EA Sports, as far as in-franchise editing goes, I mean, obviously you can't change skin color and all that outside of franchise, mixed with some of the names that are available for Sony, if you put all three together, you might have a good game. Because I'm interested in the creation aspect, obviously. Grover Malone completing the pass and moving down the field. And this time, Adolf Kleben, he's proven that he's not that good. It's blitzed. That's a reference to him being German. Adolf. Blitzed. We're going to hell. Yeah, Ray Lewis is on the cover of that. I like the, although one thing that always annoyed me is you had the radio show, I think it was, or maybe it was the year after it had the radio show. And, oh, I ran right by. Oh, man, out of nowhere. The coach would be asked in the preseason about a battle between two corners, and the coach's answer would be, the guy with the better stats will get the job.
Yeah, right.
That's not how it works. The guy with the better stats does not get the job if the guy with the better stats played longer, because the other guy is an all-pro future Hall of Famer that only played one series. Come on. Oh, it was right to you, Partlow. Holy cow, moly, cannoli, holy cannoli.
I think you just combined two,
Holy cow, moly. After this drive, I'll have to go get the dog back. And she's not whining though. I think she's enjoying the beautiful air. With the way nosy neighbors are, beautiful air. The way nosy neighbors are sometimes, though, you don't want them to think, oh, he let his dog outside for more than 5 minutes.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards.
In the sunny, beautiful weather.
Take a hike, but you know.
Well, there were times, our dog has a run outside, and when she was younger, we used to put her out there, especially if we needed, you know, to clean or something. And twice, somebody came into our backyard and let her go. Let her out. Now, my dog is so friendly that she just probably sat there and enjoying it, but she was running around town with a freaking run attached to her, because they disconnected it from it. One time they cut it, and one time they disconnected it from the tree. The realistic dream goal for Madden 20, Phantom says, is that it has 3 to 5 improvements without going backwards anywhere else. One of the improvements needs to be this automatic cutting. So I would say 6 improvements. But you also, you know, we want some good improvements elsewhere. But get rid of the backtracking they did. He then says typical Madden improvements, 2 to 3 things, and backtracks 2 to 3 other things. Right? Like for instance, the editing in Madden 19, I can see my overall as I'm editing. I can see what the overall is going to be. You don't have to keep going out and looking if that's, you know, the overall is what you're after.
They should bring back the ambulance. Are you kidding me?
Nice. Oh, we're going to have a penalty on Coughlin. Oh, that's declining. Really? Take the first.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take it.
There's all sorts of messed up.
What I didn't mention earlier, too, is this playoff series has been streaky. Of course, this is our 11th game. I won the first 3. John won the next 5. I won the last 2. We're tied at 5, so the winner not only wins the Super Bowl, but wins the season series. Bartlow driving up to the 19-yard line. Last season, John won the Super Bowl, and the season series was tied at 5 because we screwed up in the first game and John played the fifth quarter. We weren't forward thinking.
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Still a couple yards
that will be the end of the first quarter, and I'm going to run and get the dog real quick.
Third down.
Oh, I didn't want to do that one.
Back to Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
I think he's trying to dial up the perfect play for 3rd and 2. Why don't you just go with a fake punt? Oh, wait, that's right. We're going to pause it so he doesn't lose. He had to go get the doggy out. Try to save you some time. You went to let the doggy in.
Yep.
You got 18 seconds.
Thank you for pausing. Apparently, I didn't get the pause right.
Yeah. She
left a good old stinking pile of Dallas Cowboy out there.
I believe it.
She left a Rex Ryan. Third down and 2. We begin the second quarter with the Triangles leading the Packers 14.
They'll look to throw.
Where in the hell?
The Bacon got hit.
Bacon. Bacon was a little shy. And now we're going to get a little skirmish between Zach Stetter and I couldn't see the name on the backer. It was 96, so it would be the 4th guy in the starting line. Norm Berry. Hathaway gets the front away.
This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and
Malone 10. On the punt return.
And Green Bay getting ready to go.
He's pointing at Rupp like, yeah, I just did that.
Looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is.
It is intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And this return.
Bacon fries up the interception.
Yeah.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
What?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback.
Abbott's got nowhere to go.
Out of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Carry here for the fullback. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25.
Fighting his way for no gain.
Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on, Reese.
Through the contact.
It was right there in your hand.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Why is he talking about penalty?
Let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides,
And Hathaway hits the field goal, and it's 17-0. Too bad Marino didn't have a good running game because I think he...
And that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change,
well, that's Stonewall
right?
just
interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay
First and 10 for Grover Malone, Curly Lambeau, and the rest of the Green Bay.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
That would make sense. I mean,
Actually, Curly Lambeau is not in the game.
This drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We just saw another example of how the defense
Folded like a lawn chair.
Really at the
Boy, the announcers are so annoying in this game.
Pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give
Second
them a
and
little
13.
bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit
Oh, that
more.
was not.
Oh, wow. That's like the interception I threw last night where I was trying to do something else and hit the button real quick. Could have had a Super Bowl title with the passing game he had. Stonewall finishes his thought. If the Dolphins had a running game, could they have won the Super Bowl?
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Probably.
I don't know because the NFC was so strong in most of Marino's career.
He'll look to throw.
Where?
Hard throw, incomplete.
I can't run the ball, and apparently I can't throw the ball.
Phantom then adds that he can't think of any quarterback that can win a championship without either a very good running game or a defense. Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll
It's 4th and 13.
I mean, even Brady, Golden Boy Brady.
Oh, wide
Run up,
open.
what the hell?
Well, you got the first
I had
down.
a
At
whole
least.
field
really
wide
did.
open, and he's not running upfield. He's just doing his
I really
dumbass
did
dance.
almost. I almost thought you were going to end up running backwards.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they would establish it behind the line.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw here.
God, he came back.
Then they come back and got the pass there.
They'll be taken down, but not
He says Elway had bad teams. Super Bowl got exposed until Terrell Davis is out.
nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
Brady never has had a running game, but has always had a good defense. I don't know about that. Never had a
I
running
was
game. He's
gonna
had
say,
spurts. I mean,
there's
Corey
been a
Dillon
couple
for a
running
while.
backs that were with Pats and.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40.
Now the Packers are moving.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And boy,
As long as they can run forward when they get across the line.
Yeah, right.
Fine to get.
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team.
Really?
Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football,
Lambeau picking up the first
when it's
down.
in the air, it's his and only his.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Oh yeah, the Mueller hearing's going on right now, I guess.
Oh well.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
What the hell was that?
Complete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these
Yeah,
are the kind of
Dilfer
throws you
definitely
gotta
had.
hit.
He
It's
definitely had a
wide
great
open right
defense,
there.
and Jamal
Gotta be
Lewis
able to
was
get it to him, don't you think?
when
And
he
those are the throws that haven't
was
been
not suspended
available
or
to
anything.
them
He was
every time
definitely a
he's
good
dropped a
running
pass.
game.
Yeah, that's a big miss. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Apparently, I can't flip on this one.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to push his way
Nice run.
forward here for a good little game.
6 yards for Lambeau.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Once in 4 tries.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, once in 5 tries.
Al Mark with a blitz.
In this game is absolutely
4th and
extraordinary.
5.
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Again, the offense will
I know I'm
stay
getting my
out
butt
there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Who's giving you dirty looks? The woman?
Yeah, she didn't give me a dirty look. She gave me like, how the hell you doing?
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Of course, off his fingertips, and he can't catch it. And the Packers give the ball back to the Triangles.
Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way.
Why is Abbott in the run on the first play of the game? Why is not
We'll call him Fat. Fat sounds cooler than that.
Why am I Partlow? Why is Partlow not in the game? I'm obviously doing better with Partlow.
You're right, but he did there. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Dang.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back
to the line. Then I get Partlow and I do that.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
So that goes back to the Stonewall just says the problem with teams now, there's not much consistency with teams. That goes back to the free agency thing. Teams change so much from season to season.
Somebody in an orange or yellow outfit, get back there. Jeez.
Plays like this,
4th and 29, are you going to go for it?
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because
4th and 29. Phantom just says if we get there, there'll be multiple seasons of him controlling Elway, Marino, and Montana at the same time. That'll be like me right now with Unitas, Star, championship quarterbacks, or championship caliber quarterbacks. Marino is.
This one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all
Who's his 4th? Who's your 4th team? 49ers, Dolphins. Oh, Bears. Yeah, well, you have McMahon.
Of the Vince type.
They had a great drive going last time.
No, that's the Jim type.
And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what
I'm working on it, Colin.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling.
Are you serious?
Oh, you recovered it. Dave Reese with 3 points. Or 3 points. What the? I'm reading Stonewall's 3 sacks. I'm reading Stonewall's message about exactly my point. Thanks, Vinny. And I superimpose the word points into my conversation. Oh, I just got knocked down. And the pass complete, but there's an injury. Oh, it's the Triangles defensive end Ryan Hathaway, or Russ Hathaway.
It feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
3rd one.
And I think it's become more of a glamour position
Packers beat the blitz that time.
Defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands,
Jesus Christ,
speed, and some toughness.
I don't know what it is with the quarterbacks for me this week, but they just
Bruce Sternum will not be able to return for this game. H. Fenner will be in his place. Harold Fenner is now in at defensive end.
Oh, really?
And how about this one
Yeah.
in their own
You're tired.
Somebody's got an opinion, too, on your game.
Yeah, it's his morning nap time, and he's just... Oh. Well, both starting to break it out.
He works it past the 50. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the 1st down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here we go. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Just take it in one-handed. What a catch.
You see that?
2-minute warning. Yeah, I saw it. I went for the ball and missed.
So a minute 55 to go in the 1st half. We'll come back.
I gotta get something on the board here before the half.
After this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Jesus.
Here, he lost the football.
This is 2 games in a row where you get that. that twisting sack, and your quarterback just seems to just spike the ball.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Well, you could say that, Stonewall, since you don't see the dynasties that teams had in the 60s and 70s. You can say that, but you could also look at the Patriots and have to say, well, it's possible.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
again. The fuck? That's 3 in a row.
These guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
It's just a twisting. I don't know what it is about that motion. It's making your quarterback fumble.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got
It'll be first down and 10 as Hobby Kinderdyne picks up the ball. Well, he falls on the ball. Heaven forbid we pick it up when we got a chance to run. I can't really be pissed though the way this game's going. Who received the ball first? Was it you or me?
You.
Pretty
sure you did.
Yeah. I thought it was you. Well, maybe it was me.
We'll figure it out in about 16 seconds.
It was me because I wasn't paying attention. I was setting up the playlists.
Now they try the right side here.
So much for that good run. Yep. Holding on Al Mark. Illegal block in the back. What is with that penalty? All of a sudden, these last few games have had a lot of illegal block in the backs.
Yeah.
And John's quarterback's fumbling when he gets hit.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting.
He ended up running straight out of bounds because he was too busy dancing when he first caught the ball to run up the field.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now back to throw.
That's going to be intercepted.
Oh, come on.
A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now
right in your hands.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This one's going to finally reach the end zone.
And a bit of a mistake there.
Touchback.
This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
49 seconds to half.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Firing quickly
well,
here,
first down completion.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Of course.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
I finally got a turnaround on the interception where the guy didn't screw it up. Or I didn't screw it up in the mid-turn.
Pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Hey, Google, where is the Super Bowl going to be this year?
The Patriots won 13-3.
Oh, I didn't ask that.
Against the Rams.
I think we've already determined that Google is liberal and therefore a fan of the New England Patriots, which really doesn't symbolize patriotism in the U.S.
Doesn't make any sense either. Hey, Google, where will Super Bowl 54 be held?
Super Bowl 54 is located in Hard Rock Stadium.
Okay, so we are in the right stadium.
Oh, okay.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half,
really?
Call the timeout.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to kick the goal for the field goal.
Yeah. I had to bring it for where we were on the field.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Nope. Nope, that's good.
And his kick here is
So, it's been a 41-minute half, but we've reached halftime with a score of the Dayton Triangles 20 and the Green Bay Packers 4 turnovers.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports
I'm sorry, was that douchebaggery?
What? I guess I am kicking off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh, shit. Get away from the ball. Oh, crap.
That's all right. Apparently everybody's blocking for you. Jesus.
Yeah. If I was actually paying attention, I might have been able to run it.
Yeah.
Still up at 30. Redmond with the screw up that turned into a good return.
And what I'm thinking is that
sorry, it's not funny. You are definitely not getting the Madnisms in your favor.
Here's what we think they're going to do
not
to
at
attack
all.
us in the second half. Nice first half that we've
You have more
had,
total
guys,
yards.
but be prepared for some
Yeah, I'm going up and down the field, no problem. I just once I'm inside the red zone, EA says, nope, not today.
Oh, Hartlow is planted.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He continues to struggle to find a
I need that long run like I had last night with Curly Lambeau to really stick it to you deep.
You're right. I really need a long run from Curly Lambeau. You're right.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit.
That ain't it. Freaking Abbott.
And he tries to power forward.
Why is Abbott in the
Not
backfield?
get back to the line of scrimmage. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time.
Did you see the video of the Buffalo launching their 9-year-old girl into the air?
No, I saw it. I didn't see it, but I saw it on my timeline.
Sometimes you have to double and
She went for a ride.
no matter who's trying.
3rd down and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Somebody make a big play.
Incomplete.
Anytime a defense
What?
can sit back
Bacon
in a zone
can't
like
complete the
that,
pass, and
it
it'll
tends
be
to create
4th down.
A lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10.
What?
Oh! We got free, but he then tripped over 94.
The offense as they take over.
1st and 10.
They'll run it now out of the
Laban, upfield, not lateral.
And he goes down right there. No gain on the play there.
2nd and 10.
Down.
No gain on that run, and while the
I
team
haven't
is
been able to
down,
run it
there's
for the
still
last 2
time to
games,
come
really.
back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Double
A
coverage.
second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he comes back with
The
one
pass will be a
complete.
little short.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They didn't really.
Oh, he got the 1st down. No, he dropped it.
Yeah, stopped him in his
Fucking
tracks.
dropped it.
Oh, did you hear? Stonewall says, did you hear about the tornado that touched down Cape Cod yesterday? No, I did not.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down
Not a lot of
3
land there
scores,
to
I guess
2
they got what
touchdown
they
and
needed to push.
be devastating.
Let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And they'll go ground game here.
What the? I couldn't tackle him?
He'll lose yardage. Brought down.
You should have got me for a loss.
Yeah, I can't see the line, but I should have got you for another yard.
Second down.
If your line didn't ran right past him.
Both of these offenses have
second and 11.
time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Oh my goodness. 10 rushes for Abbott, 1 yard. Why the hell is he in the game so much?
Right.
They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Just sat there waiting for him and made the play.
They'll drop the throw.
Come on, people.
Pass complete to Thiel. Dutch Thiel.
Everything right, and the defender can't do anything.
Nope.
It's like, I know he's going to run a pass. I set up in a pass. I set the shade for the coverage. And all that crap. And not a damn thing affects it. It's like, wow.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get a
Partlow picks up 3.
Inside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they'll run it here.
Uh-oh, seriously?
Oh, okay, getting her face
Here come the flags.
Either or, except decline.
I declined it, took the yardage.
I was going to say,
Ooh, Milton Wilson, dislocated elbow, is out.
Did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Yeah, if you accepted it, you'd still be in the same spot.
The yards on that penalty each and every time.
Declined it to make sure the rushing yards counted, since it was the same.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and sneak it here. And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's their quarterback.
Bacon flips into the end zone.
There's definitely something broken with that, because I mean I had a middle run coverage going, plus blitz all, plus pinching everybody.
Extra point splits the uprights.
By all means, it should have been a pile in the center, but God forbid,
and
Madden
he immediately falls down. I mean, it's better than it was in Madden 18, where he just automatically fell down flat. At least he goes forward and falls down, but I couldn't make him run. I snapped the ball and he went forward and down. You can only run that play if you got a yard or less to go.
Yeah, it's an automatic play, basically.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for
Malone is 12 of 25. He's got the Christmas number going. Norm Berry on the reception.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Throw the right in your hands. Right in your chest, Dutch Thiel. That's a big 6 if you catch it.
Because you hit a guy on the run
3rd and 2.
He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. After the incompletion, here
maybe 3rd and 2 now for the Packers.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Now a handoff working right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped.
The blocker completely gets in the way of Lambeau. And a 4th and 4.
It brings up 4th down.
We think like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
4th and 4.
No shock here for the 7th time in this game. It appears he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Are you? He's running in. You can see he's trying to blitz. Yeah, all of a sudden, he changes from his path to take and deflect the ball. I mean, normal circumstances in real life, that's kind of what happens. But in Madden, you kind of expected it not to do that. You know what I mean? Right. Because any other time you want it to work right, it never does.
Bartlow picking up 3 yards. He's got 38 so far.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
But my buddy says that the Mueller thing is a freaking, it's just crazy.
It is what it is. It's going to be a joke. One side's going to grill him and press him and try and get him into answering questions to make Trump look bad. The other side will try and, you know, make him look bad. Nothing's going to change out of this. It's just another.
Well, he says it's turned into a good theater. Absolutely no partisan politics being displayed at all.
What makes a good run blitz? A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your
side,
really?
go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
I totally forgot it was today.
It's my father-in-law's birthday. I'm not going to ruin that by watching politics.
Back to throw.
Yeah, off. What the heck happened there?
Oh, well, you got good coverage there. I should have went to the other guy. He was wide open in the end zone.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
If anybody's got the capability to come back, it's John. Stonewall says it's a one-sided game. We'll see come back.
Yeah. It's a possibility.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already
actually get shit to work.
So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out.
I gotta stop turning it over inside the fucking 20.
He lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst.
Just watching the blocking going on. All you guys get blocked at the same time, and then they all get released at the same time. It's like, that's cool.
Went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Well, that's the way we drew it up.
Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
turn around and catch the ball.
Saying, I believe in my offense.
58. Why is there a 58 out there? There shouldn't be a 50 number.
Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3.
Well, I guess it's my turn to have somebody on the field, but I'm not supposed to.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I get a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, well, he caught it. Held on.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast.
Come on.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted.
He had that burst of speed all of a sudden once the ball was in there.
Territory down to the 45-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
That would be 1%, you dumbass. Really?
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight.
He started breaking through. I said your chances to win have to be 1 in 100 for all the turnovers. So yeah, that's called 1%.
Yeah.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, nice tackle.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know.
By no means do I think we're getting good enough to go back and challenge Shaw. Our old league.
It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he
wide open, it's a run play.
It's the same case on that play. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the
Bacon to Reese. Once again, the combination of bacon grease. I can just see the t-shirts now.
Yeah, right.
But his name is Dave, not George, so it doesn't work. Drees. Bacon Drees.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Well, I don't have a play I'm looking for. After I run the play, I'll tell you what I was looking for.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Here we go now.
They get it to him running left.
All right. I was looking for where I turn to the right, fake the handoff to the fullback, and then pitch it back to the...
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd
Is it a wildcat, whatever you're talking about?
So the myth has been shattered.
No, well, it might be, but it shouldn't be. It should be just a regular, straightforward run on the run play.
Exactly as we just saw there. A big
like a counter pitch or something.
Offense after that nice tackle.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught.
Well, the pass is complete to Dutch Steele, but he couldn't get your hands off his back. That's the end of the 3rd quarter as Green Bay. Dayton leads Green Bay 30-0.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now.
Ooh, Bartlow booster, and will not be able to turn for the game.
So it's
That's
3 more
great.
points, and that
My
winds this thing
only
out even
running
further
game.
here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
come on.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going
Malone,
to take care
not
of
Malone.
it, but you have to be careful.
Bacon dropped the interception. He was hit by his own player.
Any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. To give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And the Packers are now driving, trying to break the shutout.
Another 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll drop to throw.
Where the fuck is he throwing it? Every time I get a guy wide open like that across the middle lately, it's like, we're going to throw it 10 yards down the field away from him.
4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes.
You have a guy on your team I just saw named Howard, so I looked up to see what his first name is. Tubby Howard.
Complete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, there goes the shutout. And an injury to Billy DeMoe as he catches and gets tackled in the end zone.
And the Packers get a score closer. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That guy that doesn't belong on the team.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on.
Stonewall just said here starts to come back.
And now you can go back and dissect
yeah, I don't know about that.
So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
All right, here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Are
you freaking kidding me?
Ridiculous.
Their own 44-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in.
Art Haley's first run, because he's in for the now injured Lou Partlow, and he fumbles.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field.
It's absolutely
right?
asinine.
Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game,
absolutely asinine.
Don't let the other team have it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Tell them to get their asses in here and pick it up.
Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here, nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. He'll look to throw.
Throw the ball. Nope, there's that fucking fumble again.
Why are we diving for it?
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm gonna try
Well,
to
I mean,
be
you scare the
simple
turnover,
this
but
time.
for fuck's sake, pick it up.
Has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard.
That time Haley holds on.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say,
I just don't have a running back now.
When you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to bowl his
Haley is like a pinball.
To the 48. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain.
And it's
3rd and 2 now.
No, you were muted.
Oh, was I?
We turned back on, then turned off again.
Oh. I wasn't sure if you were hearing me figure out the fork situation.
Nope. I forkin' didn't hear you.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't forkin' hear you? Yeah, that sounds good.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll run it here. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are
somewhat
I have to think about going for it?
Almost like no
Lighting
man's
interviewer.
land. Might hurt your punter.
Your announcer just said I have to think about going for it.
Yeah, the announcer's an idiot.
I'm like the
It's
old rule.
33 to
Possession
6.
is 9/10
Right.
of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And then they just totally explained why you should go for it. Because they're idiots.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Really?
Oh, get
Really?
it.
Really?
Nice bounce.
The Packers offense.
It looked like to me that the ball broke the plane on the roll.
Yeah, that's broken, by the way. Have you ever noticed that you can pick it up and walk into the end zone and still down at the one?
Yeah.
Because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of it. Fighting to get back
Of
to
course.
the
He was tackled up to the one.
Did not get back there. It's a safety.
Wow.
Things are just going from
You can't
bad
pick an
to
onside
worse
recovery.
now. It's a
You
safety
can't do an
that does him
onside
in here.
Can't do an
kick.
onside
That
kick,
is
no.
one frustrated
That's not
offensive
either.
unit.
That's not right
They
either.
can't get out
You
from
can
under
punt it
their own
onside.
shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field
Somebody blew the
position for
whistle the minute you were
Bears. They
hit.
come up 1st and 10.
That's why it was safety.
I'm just going to blame EA.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this.
Just going to blame EA because EA can't make a balanced game.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time.
Let's see, they wanted me to go for it on 4th down. Now they want you to burn your timeouts.
Use your timeouts in order to get
Well,
the
I see
ball back
they're,
and try and score yourself. But now
coaching
is
the game
time
from
to
up
start
in the
using
booth.
those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Faye Abbott, 13 rushes, no yards.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Why?
Well, if the
Come
coaching
on,
staff's doing
really
a good
with these
job
suggestions?
upstairs,
Really?
they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Breaking: Mueller gets exposed by Republican rep as partisan hack out to get Trump.
The Colts on 3rd down.
Yeah,
not so
take that
hot.
too
2
for
for
a grain
9
of
to
salt.
this point.
Yeah.
Sure
It's
wrote that
3rd and
piece.
3.
So, no, that's on the Federalist Papers by Carmen Sabir, whoever the hell that is.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Wow. Switch? No, can't switch players currently.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Well, Haley trying to make up for his fumble, I guess.
Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game.
I've told you the story and why in that situation I don't run out of bounds and
he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to
try
get
and
a
not
new
score.
contract off of this win.
They are looking strong
I
here
was
in the 4th quarter.
I was quarterback in the game where we were up big and the coach kept telling me to run a few yards and fall down. And my teammates were getting pissed at me because they wanted the
points.
Yeah. So I would never tell anybody to not score if you're wide open.
Right.
There are still things you can do to not run the score up, like throwing the ball or flea flickers and stuff like that.
I've already told you, I ain't worried about the score getting run up.
Oh, I know,
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the
Madden
field.
fucking sees fit to not let me get anywhere remotely close to
that is just one of those oddities in scoring
that
that we get.
score,
It's just
and
so
that's
strange to see that go up on the board. And then
This is the Colts' second blowout in the playoffs. You controlled them to a 30-6 victory over All Americans.
like right there. He should have jumped up in front of that guy and tried to take and get the ball. He made no effort at all.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now
at least try and knock it down.
Yeah, something.
Slip just further and further out of hand.
taken down after a
That'll be the 2-minute warning.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this.
Oh, actually, that's not a... Well, it'll work for this play. I can't run the clock up just by doing this.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
No, I can't tell. You're so close to my face. Get away from me now. I don't want to talk to you. Stop pulling me backwards.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they take a knee.
And we'll just, so Bacon kneels down twice. So bring the clock under a minute. Just looking at the, I'm obviously not going to call a fake field goal, but I'm just looking at the suggestions.
I didn't realize it was 4th down.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here.
Nobody else? What is that?
Oh, shanked it. I didn't even notice it.
No good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that was, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it.
38
That's
seconds.
As bad a miss as you can have.
I could still turn it over 10 more times.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Okay, that's kind of been
across
there.
midfield and inside the 45. They give him a gain of 37.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And that one is
Why do they want me to engage you?
It stops
Really?
the clock now with
Have you not been
15
paying
seconds
attention to the
remaining.
last 2 plays?
2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be
Make the effort after the ball goes by you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Oh, EA, you fucking suck.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
I hope they see this, hear
But
this, and all that
correct.
bullshit.
No pick, just incomplete that time. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
And that's the end of the ball game.
And that last reception puts him over 150.
We go into a little bit of a hiatus now until Madden 20 comes out on Blast in the Past. Sack to the Future still going to be running strong.
Because right now,
Again, I'll be bringing a Sack to the Future game tonight. Colts and Houston Texans.
Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs.
Everything he just said about that last statement that announcer was wrong. It's not Indianapolis and it's not the Colts.
Look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3.
See who they name
all
MVP.
Building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion.
They actually show highlights in Super Bowl. Every other game is still pictures.
Still pictures.
Do we have a team that
highlights.
hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have
Not
their
that
share
there
of
was much
bumps
for
along
highlights,
the way? Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all
MVP is Dave Reese. That makes sense.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Glenn signing off. We'll talk to you next season.
Bacon's got a Super Bowl.
EA Sports.
Pierce won the first one, Bacon the second. Who will win the third?
Lettuce.
Lettuce tomato story.
Oh, I got to tell you something after the broadcast ends.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. If you joined us for the whole game, it wasn't much of a game. But until then, until next time, God bless America.